to balcony views with BJ. We're in the Adriatic Sea on a Mediterranean cruise on Explorer of the Seas. Now this vacation was a little more than just a cruise. So this one's not going to be about cruising as much as getting to cruising. I do that from time to time. Yeah, I don't know if you like it or not. Some people seem to like it. So, hey. This cruise, since we were coming to Europe, and it was the first time for my wife and I to be in Europe. I was in Europe when I was a little bitty baby, but that was a long time ago. I was like 3. And my dad was in the military. We traveled around. So I've been here, but I don't remember it. So I wanted to come. So this sailing was out of Venice. And it went to Croatia, Split and Dubrovnik. Also went to Athens and Santorini, Greece. But I wanted to come a little earlier. So we didn't come straight to Venice, where we sailed out of our technically Vienna. We took about an extra week, and we flew into Hungary to Budapest first. And then from Budapest, we took the train. We experienced the train system in Europe, which is a whole lot nicer than anything I've ever seen in the States. It's a kind of cool way to get around, but that's another story. So we went from Budapest to Vienna on the train, which was about a 3-hour train ride. That was fine, that was great. Not anything that I think requires a video for. But we did experience a kind of a different experience that I don't think many Americans have experienced, at least not in America. Because I'm not aware of any night trains in America. Now, just because I'm not aware of it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. So don't come telling me, hey, you don't know what you're not. Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'll admit that. I don't know what the train system is in America. But in Europe, from Vienna, you can go from Vienna to Venice via night train. Kind of a cool experience. We left about 9:30 in the evening from Venice's train port, which that's a whole nother thing. You guys need to know about that. Venice's train station, or not Venice, Vienna, Austria. Vienna's train station is crazy. It's cooler than any airport I've ever been into. It's like a huge mega mall with trains and buses that go in there. I'm telling you, if you get a chance to go to Austria, that's a sight in itself. So we got there and we had a few hours because we got to the train station at about 1:30, and our Nightjet, which is the night train, didn't leave until about 9:30. So we had a few hours. We went out, we checked some stuff, kind of cool stuff in Austria. But like I said, the train station there is cool. There's places that you can store your bags, which, by the way, actually that's a good thing I want to point out. When I started researching about it, the only thing I found about storing your bags was this company called Bounce, which is great. It's €5 per bag, and they have them all over the place. We got there, I didn't know you had to pre-reserve it. So we got there and we couldn't do it. It was booked up, the one at the train station. And the next closest one was like a 15-minute walk away. I really didn't want to walk 15 minutes carrying 4 huge bags, because we travel like Americans. 4 huge pieces of luggage. So we found out that that just didn't work. Well, then we found out there's actually some like locker things in this train station. Bottom level, a little hard to find. Not sure I could tell you how to get there now. I might be able to go find it myself if I went back, but that's not even a guarantee. Because I'll tell you, this is a big place, but it was really cool. It was €5 to put all of our bags in. This big locker that, it held 4 huge suitcases and both of our backpacks. So it was really, really nice experience there. But at any rate, so we left Vienna at about 9:30. And we didn't arrive in Venice until about 8:30 the next morning. So we got a 2-bed deluxe. And what the difference is, I think, between the deluxe and just a 2-bed something, I can't remember what they call it, is the deluxe has a bathroom, which includes obviously a toilet and a shower. I knew my wife would not have it any other way, and it really wasn't that much more expensive. I'm thinking it was like maybe $75 to $100 more total for both of us, not each, but total. I think it was just a little over $350 for this night train, which, I mean, if we got on a plane, it would cost more than that, plus we'd have to check bags, and it would be just a whole thing. The Nightjet was really cool. Slept on the train, slept like a baby. It was great. A little bit of sound and you get some wiggling, but it was good. I enjoyed it. And the cabin, or whatever you want to call it, that we were in had a 3rd bed that could let down. So I think you could buy it as a 3-bed deluxe. But it was a lot of fun. If you're in Vienna and you want to go somewhere, or if you're anywhere in Europe, Nightjet is the place. Now, one thing I did learn is you may want to skip buying it through a third party. We bought it through Rail Europe. We didn't have any huge problems, but it was a little confusing at first and didn't know what to do. And I couldn't pull up some, because it's a digital ticket. So I couldn't pull it up on my phone because I didn't know what I was doing. And the ticket agent said, well, I can't do anything about it because you bought it from a third party. So you may really want to consider buying it from OBB directly, which is the main transit train authority in Europe. Or at least that's what it seems like. And you can go all over Europe with these Nightjets. So give it a try. Definitely a cool experience, one I would not skip. I'm very glad we did it, and I think you would be too. So I'm BJ. Those are my balcony views on trains. And I hope you enjoy your next cruise, vacation, train ride, whatever. I hope you have fun on your next vacation.